Hi, this is Leo Garcia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the basic right hand arpeggio patterns, 4 fingers per 4 strings. And we're going to go through some ways to practice those and get good at those. You have to be practicing these all the time to get better. All right, let's start. So the first pattern, we're going to go through all 6 of them, P-I-M-A, all starting with thumb, P-I-M-A, P-I-A-M, P-M-I-A, P-M-A-I, P-A-M-I, P-A-I-M. All of those, we're going to go through those, and I'll show you a few ways to get better at them or approach them differently so you don't get bored from doing them every single day in every practice session. All right, let's do it. So again, when you're starting off as a beginner with arpeggios, focus only on the right hand. When you have some traction, you've been doing it for a while, you can expand a little bit and put in the left hand, like Carlivaro puts in just a diminished 7th chord or half diminished 7th chord, and uses that up and down the neck. You can play thirds. You can stay on a chord. You can do many things with the left hand, but if you're focusing on right hand arpeggios, probably keep it simple so that you can develop the skill of your right hand. There are other things to do to develop the left hand. Anyway, so let's start. We'll go through all the patterns. I'm not going to demonstrate with a metronome, but at home, obviously, when you're practicing, use a metronome. So here we go. So I put all the fingers down, and in general, if you're a beginner, you want to plant. Plant everything that goes away from the thumb in that direction. So if I'm playing P-I-M-A, I would put them all down, so I'm on the string, and then I would pluck, and they'd all be set. You can't plant them all when you're going from the ring finger towards thumb, so then you plant more in a sequential fashion. Okay, starting off, all planted, P-I-M-A, plant, okay, so that's P-I-M-A. Next one, we're going to plant P-I-A, and M is going to be floating. So P-I-A-M. Next one, P-M-I-A. So on this one, you can do 2 things. You can plant just P and M, but I actually like to plant A at first, then I let it float. Mostly, I just want to keep reinforcing the distances of the strings and this sort of right hand, sort of a prepared position where each finger has a string. We'll do it my way. P-M-A planted, and then we're going to go P-M-I-A. Now we're going to do P-M-A-I, and obviously we're going to plant P-M-A again. All right, moving on to P-A. We're going to do P-A-M-I first. So we just plant P and A. And notice that when I do this one, after A plays, M's going to land. After M plucks, I is going to land. And so we're not really losing contact with the strings, but we're going to have a slightly less contact because less fingers will be down at once. So it's just important to note that when you plant, it should be pretty relaxed. Like you don't want to like really land with energy. Just let the finger place itself. Okay, P, A, I, M. So the last two patterns are important, and I'd probably spend a lot more time on them than the other ones, although you should really be good at all of them. So just, divvy up your time however you like. But PAIM is actually the sort of right-hand formula that most players use for trills, except obviously starting on the higher note, AIMP. So if you're doing a trill, that would be AIMP. Also for tremolo, most players, not all of them, but most of them use PAMI. PAMI. And that would be what most players use for tremolo. Other players, there's some of them that use PMIM, PAIM. Anyway, but that's for a different video. Okay, so those are the basic four-finger patterns that you should be practicing all the time to get better. In the next video, I'll show you some ways to make those patterns, or how to practice them so you don't get bored. All right, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and visit sixstringjournal.com if you want more tips, and see you next time.